Connecticut. I just recently moved back to Connecticut after living in Massachusetts, also known as Taxachusetts, for 30 years. I need to speak to you about what I call the silent majority, which are the senior citizens of the state of Connecticut. I cannot share my sacrifices anymore. I live on a fixed income. Every time I turn around, somebody wants another piece of my Social Security check. I worked all my life. I put my money in savings in 401ks at retirement, and the greed and corruption of Wall Street and the United States government robbed me. I cannot afford another tax.
Okay.
I will not go to the car wash. I will not take my dog to the groomer. I will not buy a car. And when everybody else says, I'm not going to do that either, we are going to be in a bigger pile of crap than we are now. Everyone in this room has to live within their means. You, the state of Connecticut, the federal government, for years have robbed the American people. You have spent money that you do not have. You think that when you need money...
There's a question here somewhere, right?
My question is,
Okay.
how is it going to be any different this time?
Sure. And I think that's a fair question. Generally accepted accounting principles being applied for the first time in the history of our state. Establishing our means. By the way, I just got elected. I don't know whether you were here during the elections. I didn't create this problem. I was hired to straighten it out. And you may not agree with the methods that I'm going to use, but don't blame me for what happened in state government, because I wasn't part of it. I didn't serve in the legislature. I didn't serve in the executive branch. I wasn't governor. You can shake your head, but reality is reality. I did not create this mess. In fact, I was mayor of a city for 14 years. And over the 14 years that I was mayor of that city, its population went up by 10%. And its workforce went down by 8.4%. And we made it one of the 10 safest cities in America. And we created jobs, and we improved education. So I actually do know how to run something, and run something well. What I've been hired to do is to find the right balance. Now, I said very clearly, for everyone to hear, that I did not believe that we could tax our way out of this problem, nor did I believe we could cut our way out of this problem. That it was going to have to be a combination of the both. To take another $1.5 billion out of this budget, or $2.5 billion out of this budget, if we don't get the kinds of agreements that we need, will mean that thousands and thousands and thousands of additional state employees will be unemployed, not paying taxes. But by the way, under our system, continuing to receive some benefits. We'll have to gut the safety net. Now, I know you're a senior citizen and you made your investments, but we have a lot of senior citizens in this state who rely on Medicaid for their care. Should I take it away? Should I close the nursing homes? Should we see 3 or 4 hospitals close in the next 2 years? I mean, those are real choices that this budget document represents. And I know it's hard. And I will do everything in my power to see this state establish what its means are and live within them. I am not spending any more taxpayer dollars next year than what was included in the budget adopted by a Republican governor and a Democratic legislature in the past. This is a break with the past. It is a break. Thank you.